Geometry, lesson 1.6, pairs of angles. So unlike 1.5, where we were just talking about single angles, 1.6 deals with pairs of angles because they could have special relationships. For example, a pair of angles would be complementary angles. If two angles are complementary, then their sum, or in other words, they add up to 90 degrees. So complementary angles are just two angles whose sum is 90 degrees. And then if two angles are complementary, then one angle is said to be the complement of the other. For example, if I'm given one angle that's 30 degrees, the complement of that angle is the angle that adds up with the 30-degree angle equal 90 degrees. So the complement of 30 degrees is 60 degrees. 30 degrees plus 60 degrees is 90 degrees. 60 is the complement of 30, therefore 30 is also the complement of 60 degrees. Okay? For a 42-degree angle, the complement would be 48 degrees. 42 degrees plus 48 degrees is 90 degrees. An angle does not have to be a whole number of degrees. I could have something like 19.5 degrees and then find the complement of that. So the complement of 19.5 degrees is 70.5 degrees because those two add up to 90 degrees. If my angle is unknown, such as x degrees, think about what the complement of that angle would be. Maybe just pause the video, think about what the complement is, and then see if you have a correct complement of x degrees after you pause it. Okay, if you've paused the video, figured out the complement of x degrees is actually 90 minus x degrees. Because for all the other angles, for example, 30 degrees, to get the complement, you would take 90 minus 30, 60. The complement of 42 degrees comes from 90 minus 42 is 48. 90 minus 19.5 is 70.5. So 90 minus x, that's the complement of x degrees. Similar to complementary angles, two angles could be supplementary. But for supplementary angles, instead of their sum being 90 degrees, their sum is 180 degrees. So if two angles are supplementary, then now one is the supplement of the other angle. I'm actually using the exact same examples that we did for complementary angles. And as you'll see, the supplement of an angle would not be the same as the complement because the complement of an angle adds with a given angle to equal 90 degrees. It's impossible for them to equal both 90 and 180 at the same time for their sum. Okay, so if an angle is 30 degrees, the supplement of that would be 150 degrees. If I take the sum of those two angles, it's 180. For 42 degrees, then the supplement would be 138 degrees. 138 degrees plus 42 degrees is 180 degrees. Again, even if an angle was supplementary with another, then you could still have a non-whole number for the measure of the angle. So if an angle is 19.5 degrees, the supplement would be 160.5 degrees. And then if you understood how we came up with the complement of x degrees, you should be able to figure out the supplement of x degrees. Maybe pause again. If you pause, figured out the supplement of x degrees is 180 minus x degrees. Because to get a supplement for each of these angles, you could just subtract any of these angles from 180 degrees to come up with the supplement.